Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are scrap lifting Scrappin' M, and she has some cardstock, some pattern paper, some floral embellishments, and a pretty large photo. Now I am not going to be scrapbooking a photograph. I'm actually going to be scrapbooking some notes that my husband and I have written to each other about eating some food before work. And I'm going to be using the Be Happy paper pad from Paper House. Now, I've used this paper pad in the past, but it really is a great paper pad. It comes with a sticker sheet and all. So, let's see what I can do. All right, guys, this layout comes together stupid fast. I think I actually completed it in less than 10 minutes, which is almost a record. And that's just because there's not a whole heck of a lot of embellishment going on this layout. The papers that I choose, I feel, are bold enough that they stand on their own, so I don't really have to worry about that. So instead of a cardstock background, I decided to go with this diagonal stripe. It has this thick black stripe over white, or I guess it could be a thin white stripe over black, whichever one you choose to see it as. And then I went ahead and used this floral pattern on top of that. And then I'm going to use this wood grain pattern to kind of be basically the photo mat of my notes. So I stuck the notes inside a 6x8 page protector, and that way I can have both of the notes out, and they will just flip flap. So you will be able to have that. Now I need to cover up that page protector there. So I was actually thinking about using that floral scallop sticker, but honestly guys, it wasn't thick enough. It was a little bit thinner than what I truly needed. So I flipped through the papers. I find one that I feel will be a good fit to go ahead and do that with. And it's this kind of separated chevron paper. I cut off one of the separated chevrons, and that gives me a diagonal strip. And then I'm just going to place that down over top of the holes where the page protector goes to. So now I've got that going on. It flip flaps just fine. And now I'm just going to kind of flip through my page to see if there's anything I want to use. I go for the notes sticker because these are notes that we have written to each other. And then I decide that I'm going to decorate underneath of the flip page just a little bit. First, I decide if it looks okay on top, but I decide it needs a little decoration under there. So I go ahead and put that banner there. You can see a little bit of it peeking out from behind that page protector. It's not bothering me whatsoever. Now I pull out these thickers, and these are marquee. So they have a wood grain with some gold glitter. So I'm just going to spell out love notes. Now don't worry your pretty little heads. I am going to add Nouveau Deluxe adhesive to these thickers because you and I both know that they are not going to stick. I think I have like post-traumatic sticker disorder or something because I have serious trust issues when it comes to adhesive. So I'm actually going to be gluing these down while I'm doing the voiceover with you guys. So those are going to go in the same exact spot that I have left them. And now I decide to pull out my flowers. So these are just some creamy whitish kind of flowers that I am using here. And I'm going to put them in 3 clusters of 3. I'm not going to add any serious layers or anything like that or introduce any other color flowers. It's just going to be these creamy white ones. And then I'm going to use my absolute favorite sequins in the world, these gold sparkle sequins from Brutus Monroe. And those are going to be the center of my flowers. And they really do play off the sparkle bits around my letters here that say love notes. Now these might not be what your typical love notes are, but these were written, I guess, around Christmas time, where I was leaving super early for work. And my husband leaves super early every morning, so he left me a hot dog wrapped in a paper towel so that I would be able to eat a little something on the way to work. It's just something I do. I take a hot dog, wrap it in a paper towel, nuke it for 30 seconds, and then, munch on it. That's neither here nor there, but that's what I do. And then I left him a note that was like, take the cheesecake and a praline pie. And that was to take to work. The praline pie was to share. The cheesecake was for him. So yeah, just little bits of love there. Now I go ahead and use my crystal katana to put on these sparkle gold sequins, and it just puts some centers into the flowers. And then I'm going to do a little bit of journaling. Now I had meant to not see the journaling, but if the papers slide over to the right of the page protector, you're going to see the journaling a little bit, but that's okay. It's not bothering me terribly. And then it says, sometimes love is shown with food, and these notes prove it. Christopher made me a hot dog to take to work when I go in early, and I sent him to work with some Christmas deliciousness. So yummy. Other than that, there's not going to be a whole heck of a lot of journaling. It's just a little nugget of life that I just wanted to document. Not every layout has to have an epic story or an epic moment. Sometimes it's just the fun little bits of life that you get to spend with someone, and that makes me happy. So there it is, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video. So let's see what I can do. Woo!